What I wish I had early on was for someone to peel back the curtains on their business and show me exactly what they've built out for offers so I can see their value ladder, so that I can see how they're positioning their offers so that people continue to give them more money and they continue to serve more people along the way. And in the very beginning, it's just very frustrating. It's very like, okay, well, what's my thing? How am I going to build this all out? And so I want to show you exactly what we're doing, what we've built out, what we're going to continue to build out so that you can take it and run with it, or you can totally ignore this shit and be on with your life. Let's go. One of the biggest things that I personally have struggled with, but I see a lot of other people struggling with as well, is like, you just wish someone would tell you exactly what to do and how to build out your offers. Like, you wish someone would just reveal what they're doing, what's working like crazy right now. And if they would just show you this thing, it would save you a bunch of time, money. Like, maybe you're at that position where you're like, dude, I can build that stuff out. I just wish someone would like just lay it out for me and tell me exactly what to do. And for a lot of us, myself included, we tend to overthink this. We tend to think like, that can't be that easy. Insert whatever reason. Like, we just get in our heads, and in my opinion, that's just mostly the devil trying to work on us before we're off to something great. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up the whiteboard so that you can see this for yourself, and then start crushing it in your online business. So I had a potential client. I don't know if he's going to sign up with it or not, but I told him, like, look, dude, I'm not going to pitch anything. I just know where you're at, and I know I can help you. And he is awesome at video. Like, the dude is just a rock star, short form video gangster, and all of his videos, they're just money. They look good. He's just great with his content, all the stuff. And basically, he wants to serve people who want leads and sales in their business using short form videos. So I was like, well, dude, like, tell me what your process is. And he said, well, step one, what I do is I help them come up with the content that they need to create. I'm like, okay, well, that's awesome if you know exactly what content that you should be putting out there. And I was like, so what's your step after that? Once you have the content, what's the next thing that you do? He's like, well, step two is we film the content, right? Get the camera all set up, film it all, like, film exactly what to say, right? All right, well, that makes sense. What do you do after that step? He's like, well, after we film it, then we edit it. And he was talking to me a little bit about like what software he uses and all that stuff. I was like, all right, this is awesome. And I was like, all right, after you edit it, what's the next thing that you do? And he's like, well, then the next thing we do is we upload it. I was like, all right. Now, again, this sounds so damn easy, and maybe you're like, that sounds like too easy, Trey. Like, all you're basically doing is just taking people through the process. Yes, that's the whole name of this game, is you created your own frameworks to get this result. And so the result over here, and then this is where the people are at. Like, check this out. Little sad faces. And this is a happy face. Like, this is the result that people want. People want, in his case, they want short form videos that are awesome, that bring people, that helps bring in leads and sales for their business. These are people over here that are like, I don't even know what content to post. I don't know how to shoot my videos. I don't know how to make them awesome. When do I upload them? Like, they have all these questions, right? And so they're just gonna stay stuck here, uploading videos that suck, that don't bring them leads, that don't make them money in their business. And they're gonna stay there until this guy over here is like, hey, look, I developed these really easy frameworks to making good videos that don't suck, and it's gonna help you bring in the sales and money. And so he's basically taking them on this journey, following this four-step framework. The whole goal here is to say, okay, what is my framework? How do I get people from right here to where they're like, I want this thing, I don't know how to get it, to being like over here, being like, I got this thing and it's awesome and it feels great. Woo! So what is your four-step thing? Now, how can we break those down into offers? Well, what I told him was like, look, this is your beginning stage right here, right? So if this is your beginning step, your very first step of your four-step framework, what I would do if I were you is I would make this either like a free thing, maybe like a lead magnet, or maybe even like a paid offer. In this term, we call a low ticket offer. That is like the beginning entrance to working with this dude over here. And so this could be a workshop, this could be a boot camp, this could be a challenge, a mini course even. What you could do is say, okay, my first step, which was all about creating content, right? How do I come up with content? How do I script out my content? What's the structure of my content? How do I use a call to action? Boom, that could all be answered in this first phase. Now, what are you gonna do? You're gonna blow the friggin' mind in this phase, because they're like, holy shit, Dale just answered all of my questions in this one thing, whether it was a free or it was a low ticket offer, it was $5, $5, you just answered some of my basic questions I needed help with. Like, yes, This was awesome. Obviously, the journey doesn't stop right there. If someone helps me get a win, am I gonna stop right there? I'm like, no, I want to keep working with that person. Same thing here. If you just help them get that big win, they're not gonna be like, okay, see ya, thanks, bye. Most people are gonna be like, I want help with the rest of that process though. Oh, cool. How many guys would like to know how I film my content? And no, you don't need a fancy camera. You can do this all from your phone. Know how to get good lighting, know how to get a good microphone, have an awesome backdrop. Well, it doesn't just stop there, because when you also do my next thing, I'm gonna show you how to edit it using a free software called CapCut. I'm gonna show you how to edit everything. So once you've filmed it, I'm gonna show you how to break it all up, and so you have really cool edited videos. And then I'm gonna show you your upload content strategy, when to upload, how often to upload, all the things about upload, right? This whole section right here could be like his bigger offer. Like he could be like, hey, this is my whole course that I want to sell for $500 or $497. Boom. So what is he doing? Say he wants to run a 3-day workshop teaching this first step, and then after that 3 days is done, he's going to pitch this. Think about that. As I mentioned earlier, it is all about bringing people on a journey and giving people wins. When you give people wins, they're excited, like, holy shit, like I see this happening, this is working, this is amazing. You're bringing them from one win to the next win. That's all it is. Like, that's how we build out our offers. But let's say some of these people are like, hey, I don't want a course on how to do this. I want you to literally coach me on how to do this. Well, cool. There's another offer right there where it's just all about coaching. It's like, hey, you know all these systems right in here that I'm talking to you about, like the 4 main phases? What if I give them to you and then I can help you and I coach you through them? Then guess what? There are people, and I know for sure that he has these people, that are like, hey, I don't want coaching. I don't want a course. I want you to do it for me. We call this done for you, DFY, done for you. And guess what? They pay a higher price tag as well. I want you to think about it as like taking a trip from California to Hawaii. There's multiple ways to get from California to Hawaii. You can take a rowboat and you could row your ass there, right? Not gonna cost a lot, but it's gonna take a lot of your time to put in the sweat and effort to get there. Or you could take a cruise with some of your friends, have a little bit of fun while you're there. A little bit more expensive to get there, but the same result is to get to Hawaii. Or third option, or the done for you option, we think like VIP option, is to fly a private jet over to Hawaii, get picked up by a limo, and get that VIP treatment. Same exact result, get in Hawaii, different experience. You get what I'm saying? You can have these 4 offers working for you all the time. The whole goal is to bring people into your ecosystem and then sell them on this thing, which they're not going to be like, oh, you sold me on this. Like, oh no, you just helped me get a friggin' win right here. Awesome. I don't want this journey to stop. Let's keep going, right? Boom. So try that out. See how that works for you. If you have any questions, seriously, post them right below. Appreciate you. I'll see you in the next video. If you want to see this in action, if you want help on creating your own course that you can sell over and over and over again, click the link right below. There's a web class I have coming up. You can go in there, exactly what we're going to do, how we're going to help you launch your very first or next course. I'll see you in the next video.